Hi, I'm B, and I'll be teaching from Miss Nine's Feel Good. Before we begin, make sure you have water next to you and you warmed up your body a little bit. Let's get started. Also, what I recommend is after you learn each part, do it one time on 50% speed, one time on 75% speed, and one time on 100% speed, and do those as many times as needed before you move on to the next part. Okay, first part, the lyrics are gonna go like, whatever the lyrics are. And so you're gonna have your hands in a fist and put them right next to your head, and you're going to move them like a cat kind of in time with the lyrics. So it's gonna be like, and move your head with your arms a little bit too. Make it look kind of cute. It's supposed to look kind of cute. So that's the first part. That's going to be on 5, 6. This is going to be 7, 8. Right. So that's 7, 8. Then you're going to go, the lyrics are going to go, feel good, right? Feel. You want to have your hands, one hand it's behind your head, and the other hand is up here. So this is my left hand, this is my right hand. One is wrapping your head from behind, and the other one is up here, not like right next to your head and not so far out. It's going to be also not 45, it's more closer to like maybe 60 degrees. And your hands are going to be pretty fingers. These are what pretty fingers look like. It's like you have energy coming out of your hands, but it's not like strong, it's more relaxed, so pretty fingers. And you're going to go, this is on feel, and your legs are going to jump while your right leg is bent and your foot is going to be behind your other leg. So from 5, 6, feel, and the feel is 1. So this is 1 on and. Take your left hand behind your head and put your foot down. So this is 1 and on 2. This is 1 and on 2 is good. So it's going to be your hands now are going to go down to your shoulders. Make that one smooth move. So this is 1 and 2. And while that happens, you're going to start bending your knees. And so this is 1 and 2. 3. You're going to take your left hand, make it into a fist again, and punch it down. And your leg is going to pop out. Your leg is going to pop out and kind of have your butt hit with it as well. 1 and 2, 3. On 4, your right hand's going to do the same. And you're going to pop your hip again. 4. The punch down, have the palms of your hand facing towards each other, and the back should be facing out. So from the top, 5, 6, feel good, da. That's how it's gonna go with the lyrics, with the song. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now this time the punches will be on a different count. Instead of 7, 8, it's going to be 7, and 8, and. So the punches now are 7 and 8. Then bring your right arm up to be about chest level, while your right leg is going to turn inward. So from the 3-4 punch, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and. Now on 1, take your right hand. It's gonna now touch your chest. In the meanwhile, both your legs are gonna twist this way. So we were here, 7 and 8, and 1. So your leg went from here, and it's gonna twist both of them. And with your hand, it's going to turn into flat on your chest and kind of make it seem like you're being dragged by something over here. That's why you're like kind of like faltering a little bit when you do that move. 1, 2, then your right hand's going to go above your head, slightly bent, still in a fist. Your left hand is still behind you-ish, and you're going to step diagonal left. And it's gonna be kind of like a little slide-ish kind of move. It's gonna be 3, 4. On 5, take your hands on your hips. Then you're gonna have your right leg kick back, front, cross over. 5, 6, 7, and on 8, take your hands out to be straight, and you're going to do a little shimmy. Right? This is really quick, so this is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to leave our left hand here while our right hand is going to do all the work. So our right hand's going to go, our right arm is going to go over your head, kind of caress your head a little bit, and make it flat onto the chest. This is going to be 1, 2. Then next is 3, 4, and we're going to take our right hand again. We're going to make it go round again. 3, 4. It's going to go from our chest to circle this way. 3. Then it's going to go behind our back. Then now we get to use our left arm, and we're going to take both arms and we're going to cross them. Do right over left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And while we do these arm movements, we're gonna do a little thing with our legs where we go. We're gonna have our right leg bent up 3 times, those 3 times, 1 and 2, 3, while our left leg is hopping. What it looks like is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these first 2 ones, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna be facing in diagonal. But for this cross one, you face forward again. So this was 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're doing 7. 7, take both of your arms, raise them up. They're still in fist. And you're going to do like a little circle motion. And make sure you incorporate your chest into that too. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It's like, I think this is counterclockwise. Yeah, this is counterclockwise. So 7, and you're not gonna keep going. You're just gonna do 7 on 8. Face the other diagonal, and now your fists are gonna pop back like this. Pow! Make it powerful, not gentle, but powerful. 7, 8. So make your fist pop out while your left leg is gonna bend and have your foot up. Right? So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then put your left foot down to be shoulder width now with your shoulders, obviously. Okay, put your left foot down and take your right hand, put it on your neck. Look, like this. And you're going to do chest rolls. And it's going to be in this direction, starting from right, forward, left. Make sure it's not like you're going like this, but isolate that chest so it's going like this. And it's going to be bum, 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 3 times. Take your hands, put them together, and your right leg is going to go up now. Right leg bent, right foot up, and have your head face this way. That's going to be 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your hands now. Now you want to make these kind of fingers where your index finger is up, separated from all of the rest of your fingers. 4. Then take your hands and have them go over your face and have this opening where your eyes are. 4, 5, 6, 7. Take your hands now. Have your fingers together now. And there's going to be like, as if like you have a baby right here. But it's going to be, your hands go this way where your hip is. So kind of like this. And kind of have your knees bent and your hips go with that same arm movement as well. This is 7, 8. Take your right hand, put it in the back of your head. Take your left hand, put it on your hip. Yeah. Put it on your hip, and your left foot is going to bend up again. This is 7, 8. Now, you were bent here, but for this one, you go back up. 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2 is your right arm is now at 45 degrees, and it's like your hand is like the gun with the 2 fingers connected, and your thumb is up. 7, 8. 1, 2. Your left leg that was formerly bent is now going to twist this way, where this inside part is facing up. Now, before it was down, right? Because we had it bent this way. Now it's up. As if you're like you know, those like games where you have the thing and you're trying to kick it. So this is going to be 1, 2. And have that hip go that way again. 7, 7, 8, 1, 2. Now you're going to put your left foot down, have a shoulder width apart again, and you're facing right. This hand is still on your hip, while this hand is still in with the gun thing. And you're going to, what your arms are going to do is, you're going to point to your shoulders, point to your hip. And it's not like pointing like this, it's more like a check, check, like that. Not like a point, but check, check. And while that happens, first you're facing this way, right? Make sure your head is facing forward though. And the first one is just chest pump. Chest pump when you point to your shoulder, and when you point to your hip's gonna turn. How that works is you want to have your knees kind of bent, and you're going to take your hip and try to make a circle with it, but make sure it's like really, really put the strength in this hip. Have the weight is going to be on your right foot so that you are more free to put that, to rotate that hip. 5, 6, 7, 8. For the second one, when you go on 8, you don't have to turn your hip, because immediately after that, you have to turn. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take your left hand and do like a kind of sweep, like get out of my way, you know? So sweep, and while that happens, you're gonna turn to face the other way. This is on, and then with your left hand again, you're gonna have your hand in that gun again, and it's gonna go, the lyrics are gonna go, good, right? What happens? Take your right foot and just stomp. Good. And your right hand is going to be on your hip. So this is 7, 8, and 1, 2. Then we're going to repeat the pointing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now have your hands flat again, as like blades. Cross them over, right over left. Face diagonally back, and bring your right leg up to be bent. And this would be on, and then we're going to step out with our right foot again. And we're going to open up our arms so that they're uncrossed now, and your elbow should be slightly bent. So that's and 1, shoulder, bring your right shoulder down. 2, bring your left shoulder down. 3. Bring your right shoulder down. Then we want to cross our arms again, and we're going to face this way diagonally, and bring your left leg up now. So the counts would be 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, we're going to uncross our arms again, but instead of stepping now, instead of doing the steps now, we're going to turn over your left shoulder. So we were here at 4, 5, 6, 7. On 8, take your hands into fists, have them up, and then bring them down. And when we have them up, our right foot is still on the floor, but when we bring it down, we have it up, bent. So that would be, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, put your right foot down and step out. Wave your left foot again. And have your hand back on your neck. And we're going to do that same circle move from before 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Bring your hands together on the left and bring your right leg up. 4, 5, 6. This is the exact same as before. 5, 6. Have your hands like a peekaboo. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So after this whole thing is going to be the same as what we did before. And then you're done.